In this demonstration, we will be discussing call queues in the Vonage Business Communications System. Call queues is a call center feature allowing you to have more advanced capabilities for inbound calling and routing to your inside agents. Let's take a look. From inside the administrative UI, click on Phone System and Call Queues. If you don't have call queues applied to your system at this point, you will be presented with a splash screen in the center asking you to purchase a call queue. The great news is Vonage Business Communications only charges for the queue and any hold time. It does not charge for individual agent or supervisor licensing, so it's very cost effective. Once I've clicked on call queues, I can see any call queues that are available in my system. And by clicking on the actual queue, I'm presented with my setup menu. Inside the setup menu, I can modify my call queue extension, my name, and I can also apply call tags to the system, which allows me to more effectively manage my call queues and the agents that are members of the queue. For example, if I have an agent that's in the sales and support queue, using a call tag will allow me to present the caller ID of the customer as well as that call tag to that agent so that they know the call is for sales or support, which makes it easier for them to know how to answer the phone before they pick it up. I can also assign it to a location if I have multiple locations in my environment. I can assign one or many direct dial numbers so that the customer can dial directly into the queue rather than dialing into my main number and routing through the standard virtual receptionist. You can see here the system automatically generates an agent login code, allowing the agents to log in from their desktop app or their physical desk phone. And I can set the pause between calls so that if they do need to record information in a productivity suite or CRM of some kind, they have the time to do so before the next call is presented to them. This menu runs from 1 to 60 seconds maximum. You can apply a name greeting to the system, and you also have voicemail options available in here so that if for some reason the caller opts out of the queue or decides to leave a voicemail, they can be sent into the voicemail for the queue. For opt-out options, you can actually set this where they can't opt out, meaning they would have to hang up to end the call. If the caller presses 4 to opt out, for example, you could present them to the voicemail, or you could present it to another virtual receptionist, another queue, another call group, an individual, etc. And you could send it directly to voicemail if you want to. And you also have a call announce. This feature will actually auditorily read the call tag applied at the top to the agent so that if they're not looking at their desktop or desk phone caller ID screen, it will actually read that to them. For example, you have a call from sales, you have a call from support. The agent section allows you to set up the assignment strategy and what agents are a member of that queue. For agent strategy, you have random, in order of agent tier, least recently used, and ring all agents. Depending on the call flow that you run in your organization, any one of these could work for you. Random would assign the call to any random available agent in the system. Your order of agent tier is a commonly used one where all of your call center agents would be in tier 1 and perhaps managers would be in tier 2 to handle any overflow if you start getting a heavy call volume. Least recently used is the most common scheme used, which will look at the system and see what agents are available and which of those agents has the least amount of calls, and it will present it to them first. Ring all agents is similar to a call group in which the call will ring to all of the available agents at the same time and unavailable agents, meaning they may already be on a call. It will ring everyone and whoever is available can answer the call. Once you've selected your agents from the drop-down list, you can hit save and close. Your hold music is an additional repository of hold music that runs independent of the main phone system's hold music. So you can have multiple queues with multiple hold music, and it's unique for each call queue. So for example, if I want to play customized hold music for a specific location or for the sales or support team and play messaging in there that is unique to that call queue, I can do so. I can also select my playback mode, the order in which these files are listed and played. I can delete or download the original files, and I can also upload additional files. It should be noted that the maximum file count in here is 10 files, each one a total maximum size of 8 megabytes. Your prompting is also known as comfort messaging. This would be the messages that is read to the customer when they come into the queue and while they wait. So for example, the call comes in and they will hear, "Thank you for calling the sales team. Please stand by." 10 seconds later, they hear another message saying, "While you're holding, please visit our website at www.abc.com. Our agents will be with you shortly." You can add additional prompts in here, how many times you want them to loop, and what the time interval is as well. For your no agent signed in, you have the option to play a greeting and then send the call somewhere else. You can play a greeting and go directly to voicemail, put it in continuous loop, or you can play the greeting once and hang up. Once you've configured the actual queues, you can now hover on the selected queue and click on the magnifying glass to view the status of that queue. This will show you all of the basic common interest information that a supervisor might want to see on a wallboard, like maximum, average, and minimum connect time, their wait time, how many agents are available, how many are available for calls, etc. I can also see my agents listed below. I can log them in and out. If they forget to log in on a shift or log out at the end of their shift, I can do it for them. More importantly, I can see their status. Are they in a delayed state because they just completed a call with a customer and they are finishing up their note taking? Are they available for a call? Or are they on a call? Down below, I can see my calls waiting, so I know the caller ID of the customer, and I'm also presented with a button that allows me to move that call to the top of the line if I notice they've been waiting for a while, or if I recognize the caller ID as a priority caller. Down at the bottom, I have my callers connected. This will tell me which customers are talking to which agents and for how long. So now let's talk about the reporting for call queues. Inside the reporting section, you click Reports and Call Queues. Inside the call queues, like all other reporting, allows you to run downloads, print, or email the reports as you run your reporting. But before we get into that, notice there's a Live View tab. This gives me a watered down view of all of my call queues and what's going on in them, like how many agents are logged in, what the average wait time for that queue is, so that if I have a large number of queues that I monitor, I can quickly see if there's something going on in there that I need to look more deeply into in the phone system call queue section. Like all other reporting though, I can go in and run custom reporting or use some standardized reporting. In this case, I want to run a custom report, and I want to go back to February 7th to today. I don't want to modify my hours of the day or my days of the week. Once in here, if this is all the information I need, I can print or download, or I can get a graphical view and print or download. But I want to dig a little deeper, so I'm going to click on one of these queues to look at the reporting. I have advanced filtering in this so that I can look at specific agents, caller IDs for customers. If I want to run a report on just abandoned calls where they abandoned and I want to call them back, I can do that. Any of my metrics on abandoned, wait time, or talk time. In this case, I just want to look at the whole report, so I can look at my agent summary. By clicking on the login details, this will show me every time they've logged in and logged out and their total system time during the history of the period I'm reporting on. This can be exported. My daily analysis will show me a deeper view of that summary, showing me their last log off, total system time, how many calls they actually took, and their average talk time. And then finally, the call log, which shows me all of the calls that went into the queue, who it was assigned to by agent name, their extension, the caller ID of the customer, and whether that call was answered, forwarded, went to voicemail, or was abandoned. All of these reports, again, can be exported in Excel. We hope you've enjoyed this brief demonstration of call queues for Vonage Business Communication System.